Your payroll employees can complete all of their daily payroll processing tasks from one central area, with work centers created by your system administrators using the PeopleSoft Enterprise Components Fluid WorkCenter framework. PeopleSoft Fluid WorkCenters enable your employees to access key PeopleSoft application components without having to navigate from menu to menu. You can configure WorkCenters for specific roles and allow access to WorkCenters from smartphones, tablets, and laptops. In HCM Image 28, PeopleSoft delivered a new WorkCenter for global payroll and reconfigured the Payroll WorkCenter USA as a process-oriented tool. The Fluid WorkCenter presents real-time information and provides access to analytical and operational sources based on the roles within the PeopleSoft payroll systems. PeopleSoft delivers WorkCenters with functionality specific to your product. Your system administrator must determine which links and functionality end users can take advantage of. End users can configure and personalize their own WorkCenter for maximum efficiency. When a user accesses the Fluid WorkCenter, the data for each work item is displayed based on these configurations. The WorkCenter page has two sections. The Pagelet area is a collection of application-defined pagelets that contain links to specific transactions, menu components, or other content. The Target Content area is the work zone, where the transaction results or components are displayed. The Pagelet area is a navigational panel with group boxes and links. You can use the delivered configuration options under each group box to add your own work items, links, queries, and analytics. For example, the My Work Pagelet contains collapsible sections, which list payroll-related work items. System administrators can create new related work items to suit your requirements. The data and links in the Target Content area allow users to complete daily payroll processing tasks from a central area without having to navigate out of the WorkCenter. The Related Actions drop-down menu provides links to other components that help you update or correct payroll processing data. Now let's see how a system administrator can configure and define setup options for Fluid WorkCenter. As a system administrator, you can set up configuration IDs for WorkCenters, decide which users can access the scope field on the WorkCenter, and determine the order in which the group boxes appear, such as links and My Work. You can also determine the order in which the links appear within each group box. Next, we'll search for existing Pagelet configurations. We'll use the delivered configuration ID for the Fluid Global Payroll WorkCenter and select the ID for the U.S. Payroll WorkCenter. System administrators and subject matter experts perform their setup first. The administrator can allow WorkCenter personalization at the user level. End users perform their personalization options using the display options, edit filters, and scope options. Using the Global Payroll WorkCenter as our example, let's review the scope and personalization options delivered with Fluid WorkCenters. With the Scope option, you can determine the data to be displayed in the WorkCenter. Consider Scope as a persistent filter that is executed when you enter the WorkCenter. Other than the scopes configured by your administrator, users with defined permissions can create additional scopes using the Create Scope option. The Personalize Options icon in the Pagelet area enables you to define user-level preferences for group boxes in your WorkCenter. The Target Content area displays data based on the selected work item and selected scope. You can use Filter to narrow the search result and control the right panel layout using Personalize Output option. The Personalize Output option provides the flexibility to personalize the display and order of columns in the Target Content area on the right panel. You can easily change the position of columns and select the columns to be displayed as default for each work item. We've delivered pivot grid analytics for both U.S. and global payroll data, but you can easily add your own analytics to a WorkCenter through the Enterprise Component setup. Let's look at an example from Payroll WorkCenter USA. This pie chart shows the analytics for 401k deductions before tax for a range of dates. You can display the analytics as a bar chart, line chart, pie chart, or horizontal bar chart. The Global Payroll WorkCenter page supports display and filtering options that give you the flexibility to personalize the payroll data based on your requirements. You can access key PeopleSoft application components from a central area without having to navigate out of the WorkCenter. For more information, go to PeopleSoftInfo.com.